Hey everyone, welcome to the Paradise Project. If you're new here, my wife and I left the city at 50 to start fresh on 3 acres here in Oklahoma, building everything one project at a time. This week has been all about one thing, the new shop. I've been dreaming of this space for years, and now it's finally happening. Monday through Wednesday was spent prepping, laying out metal, and welding the whole frame together, and honestly, it's finally starting to feel real. But the week didn't end there. Thursday I was in school all day, and then Saturday some friends surprised us by driving in from Colorado. So this episode is a mix of homestead progress, shop building, and a little bit of life in between. So let's get into it. Monday was all about layout, making sure everything fits, lines up, and is squared before the first welds ever hit the metal. Measurements were out. Snapped a few lines and double-checked everything. The frame pieces started finding their places like puzzle pieces. This is the part where your brain gets a workout. Because one mistake here becomes 10 problems later. By the end of the day, the footprint of the shop was finally recognizable. Seeing pieces set out on the ground made the whole thing feel like it was actually happening in front of my eyes. Tuesday kicked off strong. First job, paint. Painting metal isn't glamorous, but it's one of those steps you can't skip. A good coat keeps the Oklahoma weather from chewing up the steel, and it just makes the entire building feel more professional. Everything was laid out in the yard and painting started, piece by piece. The wind was just calm enough to make it doable, and by the end of the day, the ground looked like a giant metal puzzle. This is part of building a shop that nobody really shows, but it's the foundation that keeps the whole thing looking good for years. So, don't skip prepping your metal and painting it. Wednesday was the fun part, welding. This is where all the prep finally pays off. Everything was clamped together, checked square one more time, and then started running beads. There's something satisfying about welding steel, the sound, the glow, the watching something that doesn't exist slowly take shape. Piece by piece, the shop frame started becoming, well, a shop. You can stand inside it, walk around it, picture where future tools, workbenches, and just everything is going to be placed. By the time we wrapped up that night, we had the bones of the building ready to go. Well, Thursday was a different kind of busy. I'm still a college student, so I spent the entire day on campus. No building, no welding, just homework, lectures, and real life. It's not glamorous, but it is part of the journey too. We're building a homestead and a future while juggling normal life like everybody else. And by the way, I gotta learn how to do these videos somehow, so I'm in college learning. Saturday took a fun turn. Our friends, Greg and Gina, from Colorado showed up completely out of the blue. And before we even started the tour, the girls hopped straight into the side-by-side and took it out for a spin. They were laughing, kicking up dust, and having an absolute blast. Honestly, the perfect way to break up a busy week. After that, we walked them around the homestead and showed everything we've accomplished in the last 6 months. The spot for the future hugelkultur beds, where the greenhouse is going, the chicken coop plans, and the 46 trees we've already planted in our orchard area, and of course the shop build itself. There's something special about seeing your progress through someone else's eyes. After getting to sit around the back porch and catching up on old times. And before I wrap up Saturday, I want to take a minute and say something to my wife, because she deserves to hear it. Hey, I just want you to know you're stronger than you think you are. And yeah, I know sometimes you don't always have to be, but the truth is, you're a blessing to the people around you. I see it, the way you keep showing up, even on the days you don't feel like it, when you're tired, when you're stressed, when you're carrying weight that nobody else even notices. You don't want to feel like a burden to anyone, so you keep pushing. Your love for people shines bright, and you give so selflessly, most of the time without even getting the same in return. You do it because you're a good woman. That's who you are. And you keep moving forward when most people would have given up a long time ago. That's what makes you so amazing to me. The truth is, women like you go unseen and unappreciated all the time. So I need you to hear this. You are seen. You are valued. Honey, you are appreciated. Who you are matters. What you do matters. Your presence in my life matters. More than you probably ever will know. Don't you ever forget that, Simona. We decided, hey, let's go grab dinner at Stables Cafe in Guthrie, Oklahoma. So we headed into town. If you've never been, the place is decorated wall to wall in classic signs and ads from the 40s and 50s. You know, the old gas station stuff. Soda brands, automobile companies, that kind of stuff. And they have some of the sickest restored Coke machines, and classic gas pumps. Every corner feels like stepping back in time. The food is great, the company was great, and this, honestly, was the perfect way to end this busy week. After leaving Stables Cafe, we drove them around Guthrie, Oklahoma, just to show them what our little town looks like compared to Steamboat Springs. Then headed home. I've got to say, this was the best thing that could have happened to us after this busy week. Thanks, Greg and Gina. So that was our week. A little metalwork, a little welding, and a lot of real life. And some great friends showing up here to remind us why we chose this lifestyle. The shop is officially taking shape. God dang, it's about time. I mean, can we wait any longer? Next week, we'll start moving even closer to getting this thing dried in.
And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you want to follow us for more adventures in following our homestead dream, then hit that subscribe button. We've got a lot of builds coming, the greenhouse, the chicken coop, the garden actually, and the expansion, and of course finishing this thing, the shop. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you in the next one. Tschüss.